We're all going on a summer holiday. Do 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 do. Summer holiday. Ooh, hello boys. Hello girls. I'm so happy to be back and to see all of you again. Did you have a happy summer holiday? Did you go anywhere? Was it fun? Did anybody come to visit you? Did you maybe make some new friends? I had a fun holiday. I made some new friends and I went camping and hiking and cycling. It was such a fun holiday. Let me show you some pictures. Here I am cycling with a friend, and here I am camping with some folks, and here I am hiking with another friend, and I went to see some castles. Why don't you send us some pictures of your holiday? Maybe you went to the beach, maybe you visited your nana, or maybe you baked a cake. Please send me some of your holiday pics. Then I can also share it with all of the other boys and girls. Well, we have an interesting story and a nice song and a special craft with Scott today. So let's see what the team at Craigies Kids Corner have. Bye!
He gave me eyes so I could see the wonders of the world. Without my eyes I could not see the other boys and girls. He gave me ears so I could hear the wind and rain and sea. I've got to tell it to the world. He made me. He gave me lips so I could speak and say what's in my mind. Without my lips I could not speak a single word or line. He made my mind so I could think and choose what I should be. I've got to tell it to the world. He made me. He gave me hands so I could touch and hold 1,000 things. I need my hands to help me write, to help me fetch and bring. These feet he made so I could run. He meant me to be free. I've got to tell it to the world. He made me.
Hello boys and girls, my name is Esther, and today I'm going to tell you a story about a little girl who was very sick. And sometimes we get sick, sometimes we can have a very sore tummy, or maybe we've got a sore throat and a cough and a cold, or maybe we can get covered in spots. Well, this little girl didn't have any of those things. She started behaving very strangely. She was saying odd things, and she was crying and throwing things about and just really wasn't behaving like she should. And in those days, they used to call that demon possession. They thought that something had got inside her head and made her behave very, very badly. Well, you can imagine her mummy and all the family would be very, very upset to see this little girl behaving like that. And her mummy had tried everything to try and make her better again. She'd been to the doctor and got medicines, But nothing was working to make her little girl well. Now, at the time the little girl was sick, Jesus and his disciples were walking in the land called Canaan. Now, Canaan is next to Israel, but over many hundreds of years, the people of Canaan, called the Canaanites, were fighting with the Israelites, people of Israel. They didn't get on very well. They didn't like each other very much. In fact, the people of Israel called the Canaanites dogs. Well, that's a terrible thing to call anybody, isn't it? But they really didn't like each other. Well, Jesus was walking in Canaan. He's an Israelite and so were the disciples. So it was quite dangerous for them to be there. And they didn't want to make a big fuss. Well, as they were walking, a lady came along behind them and she was shouting, "Jesus, Jesus, help me, help me. My daughter is so sick and I've tried everything and I know you can help me. Please, please stop and help me. Help me make her better." Well, disciples were a bit worried because this lady was making a lot of noise and she was calling attention to them. So they said to Jesus, "Send her away, send her away. We don't want all that noise." Jesus didn't say anything. He kept very quiet. And the woman turned to them and she said, "Please, please, please help me." And Jesus turned to her and he said, "What I have got, the bread of life, is for the people of Israel. I can't throw it to the dogs." By that he meant, I can't give it to you. You're a Canaanite. Well, the lady thought, and she knelt down before him and she said, "Lord, even the dogs under the table get the crumbs." Wow. Jesus was very impressed by what she said. He turned to her and he said, "Woman, you have shown great faith. From this moment on, your daughter will be well." And from that moment, she was well.
This week's story was about Jesus listening out to his people. So what we're going to do is use our Cyclops face to make listening ears. For this you will need optional paper, tape or glue, a toilet roll tube, and coloured pens of your choice. I'm choosing to do paper so I can do my design flat before I stick it on. If you're doing your pattern on paper, I'd suggest using glue or clear tape. If you're just doing yours straight onto the toilet roll, you don't have to stick it on. And now you have your listening tube.
Wow. Thank you, Scotty, for teaching us to make a craft every week. It's so much fun sitting with my mummy to make the craft every week. I'm looking forward to you boys and girls sending us some of your holiday pics. Remember, and then I'll see you again next Sunday for our next Craigies Kids Corner. Bye.